Tell me, how often has this happened to you? Oh my...
It's not big fan.
What? Oh my gosh! What was that?
Eat this, eat that! How about you feed a loved one on Valentine's Day?
Yep, I've been there. But what if I told you there's a genre of games that you probably haven't tried before? What if I told you about fighting games? Now I know this game genre doesn't magically fix all the problems I just mentioned, but what if I made a case for why you should at least try it? Maybe the friend who sent you this video really just wants someone to share their favorite game with. Or maybe there's sick psycho who just wants to curb stomp you. But at least stick around and let me get the chance to explain some of the reasons you might actually enjoy fighting games. I promise you, I'll keep it as short as I can. As a quick disclaimer, I'm not so much talking about platform fighters in this video, like Smash or Rivals of Aether, but more traditional fighters. I'm not here to debate whether they are included in the genre, but know that many of the points here apply to those games as well. But back to why you should be playing fighting games. Number 1. Skill expression. Fighting games are inherently more competitive genre by nature of design. Typically, you've only got 2 players with the characters battling it out. No teammates to drag you down, no one to blame other than yourself. Realistically though, if you're a gamer, you're still gonna blame the opponent.
God, this is what sucks about being rusty. You got trash, garbage players like this that could come in.
But that's besides the point. Your performance in a round will inevitably be determined by either your skill or your opponent's skill. Everything is theoretically able to be avoided and subsequently punished, even if some things are harder than others. Trust me, even if you don't understand frame data, you will inevitably realize that some moves take longer to recover from, and you'll punish them accordingly. Oh, what's frame data? Well, all fighting games run at a standard 60 frames per second, and each move is balanced by having starter frames, active frames, and recovery frames. If your recovery on hit or block is a +7, you have 7 out of 60 frames where you can act and your opponent can, blah 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 blah. Phew. The point is that each character and interaction in any fighting game will have depth that can be understood and utilized if you want to become a better player. But of course, button mashing is a viable, if looked down upon, tactic. Enough of the boring stuff. Let's get on to the biggest reason I enjoy fighting games. Number 2. Player expression. This is hands down the thing I think fighting games excel at when compared to any other genre. The colorful cast that decorates a roster is what makes fighting games so special to me. Who you choose can be a reflection of the crazy, wacky things you enjoy, either in their appearance, playstyle, or both. Some characters seem like a Frankenstein of niche character traits mashed together, but they will appeal to somebody, trust me. Looking for a samurai vampire with a cyberpunk futuristic mask that explodes if he doesn't manage his resources well? Nagoriyuki from Guilty Gear Strive. A jaguar head wearing wrestler who runs an orphanage but only speaks in roars? King from Tekken. A cat gremlin who becomes a streamer in her super? Neko Arc from Melty Blood. And if you're just looking for a cute anime girl, you really don't have to look very far. The point is, there's always going to be a character or playstyle for you. There's grapplers who get in your face, zoners who stay far away, puppet characters, set play characters, rush down, balance, so on. Ignore the tier list. That won't matter to you until you reach the higher level. The best tip that veteran players always say is to pick the character that appeals to you. It's going to give you the motivation to play the game and improve. Number 3. Game expression? I'm not gonna lie, the title doesn't make much sense and it might feel a bit reiterative of the last point, but what fighting game you choose to play is just as important as the character you choose. It's what you're gonna invest your time in and most likely your money in. Some games called tag fighters might require you to learn multiple characters to form a team, and as a result, you're gonna have longer combos thanks to assists. You have anime fighters, which are usually fast paced and have lots of things going around you, jump, jump, zoom, zoom, zoom everywhere. There's 3D fighters where positioning and timing feel like the name of the game, and you can utilize the Z-axis to step right and left. The art style is yet another major reason that people choose their fighting game. Beautiful cel-shaded art styles are king at the moment, but you can go for the realistic route as well. Not to mention games that seem bizarre, but are surprisingly well thought out, like the My Little Pony looking fighting game. Just like with the characters, there's going to be a type of game out there that speaks to you.
Actually, I checked the Steam charts for fighting games, and none of them have any players.
Luckily, that's not a huge issue in fighting games. I'm gonna let my goat say it for you.
Fighting game success is a few hundred people logging in every single day. 500 to 1,000 active players in your fighting game on a daily? That's insanely good. And just for comparison, even if you are searching from a global level and you have good net play, you will most likely, in whatever rank you're in, be finding people like 5 to 10 different players as you rank up. Like, that's really good.
The math checks out. Like I mentioned before, you only have one player fighting against another. Most people playing these games will be searching for ranked games, and every fighting game with about a 300 player count, I've never had to wait longer than a minute. I know a huge consideration and roadblock that prevents a lot of people from going to try fighting games is monetary commitment. Some fighting games are expensive, but the good news is that there are great options and deals happening in this space right now that were previously unavailable. Games like Grand Blue Fantasy vs. Rising offer a free version that has a rotating selection of characters to try before you commit to buying it. 2XKO is free and a great place to start. Speaking of which, I might as well give a quick breakdown and a tier list of what games I personally recommend and what they're about. 2XKO. Fast, fun, free. Has all your favorite League of Legends characters in a 2v2 format. Different fuses that change up how you play the game. You can also play alongside a friend where you each control one character. Goes in the free tier. Try it. Grand Blue Fantasy vs. Rising. Has a free version mentioned before and an interesting cooldown mechanic for special moves. Great art styles and a Fall Guys mode for some reason. Free tier. Street Fighter 6. Arguably the most popular game at the moment. Has your classic characters alongside a few cool new additions. The quality of DLC characters is increasing, but the content drops seem to take a while. However, some of the most egregious pricing for the cosmetics I've ever seen. The game I play the least, but has undeniable quality and care put into it. S tier. Mortal Kombat 1. Game is basically winding down its lifespan. I've had a lot of fun with some characters, but matches take way too long to get into, and the content flow is basically stopped. Wait until the next NetherRealm game. C tier. Guilty Gear Strive. A personal favorite of mine. I love the wacky cast of characters, and they are releasing a major update sometime in the near future. Probably the best anime fighter you could pick up at the moment. S tier. Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. I hear great things about this one, but it seems to have a tiny player base. They are continuing with content, but I'm not sure about the longevity of this one. Sorry Fatal Fury fans. B tier. Dragon Ball FighterZ. New update changed a bunch of things, one of the games that seems to have reignited the genre during the pandemic. Great if you're a Dragon Ball fan. A tier. Tekken 8. Probably my personal favorite fighting game. Feels more digestible and well paced to my monkey brain, and I love the character customization. You don't have to interact with the 3D aspect if you don't want to. I don't really sidestep. The move lists look intimidating, but you really only have to use 8 moves if you want to succeed. S tier. Then again, don't listen to me. Pick your favorite game and the one that appeals to you most. Well, that's about all I have to say. To be completely honest, I do go and play your normal shooters and MOBAs quite a bit. However, fighting games are always going to be truly special to me. Picking your favorite character and seeing yourself improve is something that is hard to feel in other games. A match also lasts only anywhere between 3 to 5 minutes at most, so you can hop on just for a game or two if you're short on time. Thanks for watching. I'd appreciate if you hit the sub and like button for me. Let me know what kind of content you'd like to see next in the comments. Until then, see ya. God bless, be safe, know that you are loved.